Hi, so I want to have this conversation with you. It's more of just a thought. We always encounter it. When we go to the store, we see a family with a child or children who are struggling, who are going through, you can tell that they're going through some issues. They're screaming, they're yelling, they're kicking, they're crying, whatever the case may be. And all of a sudden, you see a group of people looking around like this, like why did they bring them out? Well, how come they can't keep them to be quiet? Or worse yet, how come they don't spank them? How come they don't tell them to shut up? Things in that nature. But we don't know the family dynamic. We don't know what that child is going through, what type of struggles that child is going through. And yes, just like adults do, in the sense of having their own individual struggles, children do as well. But what struggles are those? We don't know. We don't know what that family is going through at that current moment within their life. So for them to be out and about, going to the store, I have the windows open, that could probably be a day that they've taken out from a whole month to go outside and to be able to enjoy family time. But it just didn't work out that particular day they decided to go out. So all of a sudden, not to say it's a lot of people do this, but there are some that all of a sudden there's judgment on that family. But why are we judging that family because a child is having a meltdown? Rather than, hey, what can I do to help that family? Not saying that you need to go up there and pick up the child and hold them. By no means. Trust me, that's not going to help the situation. But a nice gesture of a smile. Hello, something very simple can actually help that particular parent at that given time with their child. It gives them that reassurance that, okay, I will be okay just as my child will be okay with whatever they're going through right now. Because that parent is actually there at that current time to help their child go through that struggle. Because again, we don't know what that child's going through. We don't know that family dynamic. We don't know if that child is in their care for many different reasons. So again, when we cast that blame and we are quick to say, well, I would have spanked that child, I would have whooped that child, or how come I'm not yelling at that child? Don't do that. Because again, you don't know that family dynamic. So rather than implementing negative behavior and having that child rehash or revisit or re-encounter trauma over and over, that's not going to help. Because you want to get that child away from trauma as much as possible, correct? So that this behavior that you've now experienced, or I should say that you're now witnessing, can be stopped in the near future. So again, rather than having sighs or negative looks to create that negative atmosphere, try to create a positive atmosphere for that particular child and for that particular family. Again, it doesn't mean that you have to physically go up to them and do some type of physical interaction with them. But again, it could just be something really small. A smile, a hello, just a hand gesture. Like anything like that gives that family that reassurance. So again, please take that time and think about it. Because again, that could be you. And how would you want someone to give you reassurance while you and your family and your child or children are struggling? What would you want in return? Thank you.